Welcome to the animal kingdom. G'day mates. Welcome to the most amazing, incredible, and downright stunning show on earth, the animal kingdom. What a beauty. This isn't just about the fluffy kangaroos or the snappy crocodiles. It's about every single living critter out there, from the tiniest ant to the biggest blue whale. The animal kingdom is a massive family of creatures that live all around us. They live in the deep blue sea, high up in the sky, deep in the jungle, and even right in your own backyard. It's a world full of action, adventure, and incredible wonders just waiting for us to explore and appreciate. Think about our planet as a giant, beautiful home. The animal kingdom is made up of all the different families living in it. Every animal has its own special place and its own important job to do. Some are builders, like the busy little beavers making their dams. Others are gardeners, like bees spreading pollen from flower to flower. And some are the cleanup crew, making sure nothing goes to waste. It's a perfectly balanced system, a real work of art. These animals are not just living here with us, they are an essential part of what makes our world so vibrant and alive. Every single one of these animals is a true survivor, perfectly designed for its own environment. A fish has gills to breathe underwater, a bird has wings to soar through the clouds, and a polar bear has thick white fur to stay warm and hidden in the snow. This incredible variety is what we call biodiversity, and it's absolutely fantastic. It's like a massive puzzle, where every single piece, no matter how big or small, fits perfectly to create the beautiful picture of life on Earth. Getting to know these animals is the greatest adventure you could ever have. So come on, let's dive in and take a good look at this wild world together. We're going to meet some of the most fascinating characters you could ever imagine. From the mighty elephants of the savannah to the colorful frogs of the rainforest, each one has a story to tell. By learning about them, we learn more about our planet and our own place in it. It's a journey of discovery that will show you just how precious and exciting the animal kingdom truly is. Let's get started on this wild ride. Section 2. A Ripper Parade of Critters. First up, let's talk about the mammals. Crikey, they're a diverse bunch. Mammals are warm-blooded, which means their bodies stay at a nice, constant temperature. Most of them are covered in hair or fur, and the mums feed their babies milk. You and I, we're mammals. So are dogs, cats, and those cheeky monkeys swinging in the trees. From the massive elephant stomping on the plains to the tiny mouse scurrying in the grass, mammals come in all shapes and sizes. They are some of the most intelligent and caring animals you'll ever find on this beautiful planet. Now, let's look up to the sky and talk about the birds. These fellas are the masters of flight. Birds have feathers, beaks, and lay eggs. Their bones are super light, almost hollow, which helps them get off the ground and soar through the air. What a marvel. Think about the powerful eagle, with its sharp eyes spotting a tiny mouse from high above. Or imagine the tiny hummingbird, flapping its wings so fast you can barely see them, hovering to drink nectar from a flower. They fill our world with beautiful songs and dazzling colors. Sliding into our next group, we have the reptiles. These critters are absolutely fascinating. Reptiles are cold-blooded, which means their body temperature changes with the world around them. That's why you often see them basking in the sun to warm up. They have scales on their skin, not fur or feathers. This group includes some real legends like my favorites, the crocodiles, as well as snakes, lizards, and turtles. They might look tough, but they are incredible survivors who have been around for millions of years, perfectly adapted to their homes. Finally, let's dive under the water to meet the fish and crawl on the ground to see the insects. Fish live their whole lives in water and use gills to breathe. From the tiny, colorful clownfish darting around a coral reef to the massive, gentle whale shark cruising the open ocean, the world of fish is full of wonder. And don't forget the insects. They are the biggest group of animals on the planet. Insects like busy bees, beautiful butterflies, and strong ants are small but mighty important for our world, helping to pollinate plants and keep the environment healthy. Section 3. Beauties of the bush and beyond. Let's look at some amazing animal facts. Did you know that an elephant, a magnificent mammal, can communicate with other elephants over long distances? They use a very low sound, a rumbling noise that humans can't even hear. It travels through the ground, so other elephants can feel the vibrations with their feet. It's like their own secret telephone line. And a bat, the only mammal that can truly fly, uses a special skill called echolocation. It makes high-pitched sounds and listens for the echoes to find its way and catch insects in the dark. How clever is that? Now for the birds. The peregrine falcon is a true champion. When it dives to catch its prey, it can reach speeds of over 320 kilometers per hour, making it the fastest animal on the entire planet. What a little rocket! And then you have the parrots, some of the smartest birds around. They are not just copying sounds. Some species, like the African grey parrot, can learn hundreds of words and understand concepts like colors and shapes. They're not just pretty faces. They have some serious brain power going on up there. Reptiles have some ripper secrets too. A chameleon doesn't just change its color to hide. It also changes color to show how it's feeling. Bright colors might mean it's excited or angry, while duller colors can mean it's calm or scared. It's like wearing its heart on its scaly sleeve. And the sea turtle, what an ancient mariner. A female sea turtle will travel thousands of kilometers across the ocean to return to the exact same beach where she was born, just to lay her own eggs. That's an incredible built-in navigation system. And what about our smaller mates? A tiny honeybee, a hard-working insect, does a special waggle dance to tell its hive mates where to find the best flowers full of nectar. The direction and length of the dance give the other bees a perfect map to the food source. And under the sea, the anglerfish has its own built-in fishing rod. A long spine on its head has a glowing tip that it wiggles around to attract smaller fish in the dark depths of the ocean. When a curious fish comes close, snap, it becomes dinner. What a wild world. Section 4. Why every critter counts. Every single animal on this planet plays a part in keeping our world healthy and balanced. It's a giant, complicated web of life, and if you pull on one string, the whole thing can start to wobble. Think about the bees we talked about. Without them, so many of our plants wouldn't be able to make fruits and seeds. That means less food for other animals and for us too. Even predators like wolves or sharks are incredibly important. They help control the populations of other animals, making sure that no single group becomes too large and eats all the food. Animals also help to shape the very land we live on. Elephants knock down trees, which creates open spaces in the forest for new plants to grow. Beavers build dams that create wetlands, which become homes for hundreds of other species of fish, birds, and insects. Earthworms dig through the soil, making it healthy and full of air, so that plants can grow strong. Every action, from the biggest elephant to the smallest worm, helps to create and maintain the beautiful environments we all love and depend on. They are nature's engineers and gardeners. Beyond their jobs in nature, animals make our world a much more interesting and beautiful place to live. Can you imagine a world without the sound of birds singing in the morning or the sight of a dolphin leaping out of the ocean? What a boring place that would be. Animals inspire us with their beauty, their strength, and their cleverness. They teach us about survival, family, and the importance of having a home. They fill us with a sense of wonder and connect us to the wild, natural world that is a part of all of us. So, we've got to protect them. Danger. So many of these beautiful animals are in trouble because their homes are disappearing or the world is changing too fast. It's our job, our responsibility, to be their voice. We need to look after our planet, protect their habitats, and make sure they have a safe future. By saving animals, we're not just saving them, we're saving ourselves. We are all in this together. Remember, every single one of us can make a difference. Let's be wildlife warriors and protect these magnificent creatures for all the kids of the future.